So, I want to vent about something. This is completely unrelated to everything, but it's something that needs to be, uh, that I need to get off of my chest, push it out to the world, see if it helps somehow. Hopefully, knock on wood. I don't know. I've been playing Balatro in my spare time. I've failed like 10 times in a row, specifically on the purple stake and plasma deck, and most of the time it comes down to me having a really good build, like having Tribule or something, like bunkers like that, and then I get to a boss blind, and then I don't get the cards I want, even despite my best efforts to set the deck that way. All that freaking like like 2 million max on the freaking. It's rough. It's rough. Don't play Balatro. It'll consume your life and give you misery most of the time, which is kind of like, which is kind of like gambling in a nutshell. Honestly, the odds of winning are about as much as the odds of your happiness. I would call this healthy life advice, but I'm not the one leading it. Let's get into it. So this stream's probably not going to be too long. Hang on. Whoop. So this stream's probably not going to be too long. The main purpose is to sort of like get me into the headspace for Splatoon Raiders. Right there, Splatoon Raiders. Coming in on the Friday. Raiders play Splatoon Raiders, need money by Switch to end the game. Rip in pieces. But yes, it's. I'm just gonna. I didn't even check what salmon run they have today. That was one of the things I was gonna do. I know approximately two. I can't count how many things I have on the, like, how many things I know about Raiders, but it's all basic knowledge. Like, you raid, you fight Salmonids again, I think, and you're on an island. I'm not. Look. This is just my way of playing games, fresh as possible. Just like, I really should have. Hang on, this is gonna be worth it. This is not gonna be worth it. Pretend it is for a moment. Just indulge me this one time. I'm going to just like the Squid Sisters would say, stay fresh. Isn't that right, girly pups? Isn't that right? Pretend you can hear me. Just indulge me in this one, please. Girlies, please. You're so. Thanks. You would think that having an like this fully publicly visible chatting space would not, like, would not afford you a lot of privacy and comfortability, but here we are. This is just the world we live in, where privacy is a lie. I'm sorry. This will happen again. Me happy. It's not Tuesday. Do frogs even exist in this world? This silly little post is giving me an existential crisis about this game, so good for you, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna start with a little bit of salmon run today. This is cool. I don't know what it means, but it's cool. Just some chill salmon. I forgot to redeem all these items from whatever the last event was. I've already forgotten. This is probably extra work. This is the mashing A part of the segment of the stream. I know this is very appealing to some people. If I knew how to audio engineer, I could make this into an ASMR segment. And I'm certainly not gonna do it live. Anyway. I think... I never really, thought, much about, like, what I'm hoping or expecting from the Splatoon Raiders. The Splatoon Raiders, I see them right over there. Hello, Raiders. I'm... Dang. If only. Man. But, I suppose it'd be more, like, bare minimum is just more of what we got already. Like, fun little, you know, fun moments with the band, and, something very very engrossing content that you can sink your teeth into. I don't think squids have teeth, so I guess they're kind of screwed in that regard. Oh great. This is the kind of game we're playing today, is it? Sometimes this is just how it is, unfortunately. Believe it or not, this right here was my idea of a laid-back sort of stream. What you see right here, I'm executive VP level 400, and I think this is fine. And like, I do unordinarily have things to do tomorrow, so I couldn't really do like something long form if I wanted to. This is just a glimpse into my inner world. I know I know everyone was waiting for that. I know there were fan pages waiting to be made. I say 100% seriously without any form of sarcasm. That was a pretty good score, actually. Alright. But I know what you guys really cape for is my magnetic personality. I have a magnet, and what is a magnet? I studied all the sciences in high school, and I can't even fill the joke, like complete the joke properly. What am I doing? I ask myself that every day that I exist. What am I doing? I ask myself every second that I exist, what am I doing? 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 Well, I know what I'm doing, but, like, I mean, like, on a broader spectrum, on, like, a sort of life plan type of beat, I don't know. I just... Girls really do just want to have fun. Okay, well... This might be a bad idea, but... I'm the pioneer of bad ideas. Just kidding, I'm the poet who didn't know it. Just kidding, I'm the one-armed man. Just kidding, that's the biggest lie I've ever told, I'm not a man. Please like and subscribe if you even cackled or puffed any sort of breath in response to any of the jokes I've made today. Please, I have no, can't, like, okay. Subject change. I said subject change, not subject eviscerate. But apparently that's all I'm good for in Minecraft. And most other video games that allow you to kill. What do you... Nice. Okay. What... What do streamers normally talk about? They don't really talk, they just go... Like streamers at a party? No, okay. Alright. Something else that's completely unrelated to everything. I noticed that the, frickin' Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 are on online stores, I presume, everywhere. That's like the one... That's like the anomaly... the one anomaly of the series that I've actually have experience in. The anomalous, instance of, me playing a normie game. Well, it wasn't really my choice to get the game in the first place, back when it was on PS3, but, that's just a little tidbit for anyone. I guess you could call it vaguely related, because I'm playing a shooter game, and I'd shoot sometimes well. I guess, What games don't I like? I guess maybe dog wants attention. Dog, up on the... I don't know. She'd never listen to me unless I gave her something that she liked. It'll fill the void in my heart while I wait for more things to happen. As long as she doesn't knock the mic stand again. Hey. Of course I pet her and she looks away at everything else. Every other noise that appears in the... that doesn't get picked up in the mic. And any presence of person. It... You have a... You have a bed if you want, and a place to sit down if you want. Dang it, now I have to play the video game. Store 9... sorry, with the 9 in the middle, that's me too, the dog. Oi, okay, I guess this is my life now. She's just, she was resting her head on my, knee. I think she wants to get up on the side of the couch that has, like, 10 million things on it, which I would personally prefer not to have happen. But unfortunately I don't speak dog, so I can't tell her not to. I can, just not in a language that she would understand. I can smell her breath. These are the types of immersion that don't come through on the Twitch side. Unfortunately, you're not getting the full Sapphire Cell experience if you're not being getting the dog breath smell and the dog messing with like everything around me. The hypothetical you that is experiencing everything the streamer is, like, I don't know, some kind of VR simulation. Are we doing a good job? A good job is a successful job. A win is a win. What is she looking at? Do you think if I moved this and moved that... her neck is wrapped around the mic cord, which I don't fully appreciate. But yeah. This is gonna be my biggest obstacle today. Just, I was gonna be like, be grateful I'm not playing like a very, intensive, like something very, attention heavy game, but I absolutely am. I can't pause the experience while I'm playing online. Mom. This is not the tool for the job. I'm going to change careers. Thank you. Okay, the dog is out of the hazard zone. Good news, everyone. Good news for me. Good news for everyone watching the stream by extension. I wonder if she knows what's going on with all the vibrant, erratic colors on the screen. I wonder if she even cares. Probably not. This is not a stream about my dog, this is a stream about Splatoon 3, presumably. That's what it says on the on the card. This is really something I haven't really indulged much in within the realm of the stream, and by extension, much in recent times. So I don't know. At the time, I felt it was quite a novel idea, with what have you, and game coming out. Operation Show Dog Love. Dog doesn't even care anymore. Dog has had enough of my bullshit. Okay. Might have mentioned this before, but I used to... pardon me. I used to largely just play, Salmon Run back when Splatoon 2 was out, when I booted up the game. I guess, the kind of thing I think I enjoyed, with that specifically, the experience, I suppose, that it brought. Yeah, it was a brand new thing with with, like, in the Splatoon 2, it was like, wow, what's this new game mode? I am, yeah, cooperation, number, you know, a new kind of, like, you know, it's weird because it's like almost like same principles as fighting in multiplayer. You gotta watch your positioning, you gotta watch out for, like, your enemies' range, but they're all, like, you know, NPCs, so, like, you can kind of discern some of these things a bit more easily. Except for when there's a lot of them, then it becomes a game of, like, prioritizing what to do, and like, you gotta prioritize to some degree. You gotta share the load of your teammates. I suppose it comes more naturally because they well, they don't really tell you. It comes more naturally to me, kind of. And different weapons see different use cases in the than they do in like than they do in multiplayer. Like the Explosher is freaking OP because it can kill those stupid flyfish and deal with a lot of unique threats like packs groups of enemies and also this guy over there, the Stinger. So weird that no, actually it's kind of like a testament to how to the creators for the naming conventions being so being so on point with their descriptions. To a degree, I guess. Slamming Lid being a key example of that. Who's up in our... Okay, well... Yeah, that's normal, unfortunately. Yeah. Semi-regularly occurring seven run L. You just you just, well, you see right there, you just again, I haven't looked at any of the promo for Splatoon Raiders, so I don't know how it's gonna go being alone, it has multiplayer capabilities, apparently, according to the site page. I don't know how it's gonna be, I don't know how it's gonna be. I guess you can just shorten it to that, but I'm excited nonetheless because I regularly enjoy Splatoon content. I say content as if there are, like, entire manga chapters and, like, other additional media that I haven't... I totally haven't, consumed. I was made aware at one point that, of a scene where the main character literally strips to get a higher jump. like all of his clothes. That's about... And you know it's unfortunate when that's like the thing that most sticks out to me in that particular medium. I don't know if it's more unfortunate to me or the scene itself. Probably me. Probably mostly me. Probably all me. Probably all myself. Probably all My Hero Academia. If you don't also F with word improv, then or my brand of word improv actually. But if you don't F with improv, what's wrong with you? Sorry, that comes off as a bit kind of confronting, but honestly, improv is cool. I can't believe people can be funny without even trying. Frail Elliot, you have explosives. That's really unfortunate for me, broadcasting this stream from a completely different location. But you're welcome here, if only for that fact. Hello, how are you? Welcome to whatever this is. Whatever the hell I've been saying so far. Greetings, yes. Thank you for the greetings. I greet you in kind. Splatoon Raiders comes out on the... What's the date today? It comes out on a Friday. Human. That's what I am. How did you know? That was probably in response to something, but I've already forgotten. My brain is very normal. It's tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow? Did I get it wrong? I'm gonna have to... Well, July 22nd, Okay, I guess I have no, concept of time. Tomorrow it is. I wasn't, Heck, maybe I'll have to... Today is July 22nd. The game comes out on the 23rd. I'm having an existential crisis. What did I think time was before today? It is the you know, now that you say 23rd, that date definitely rings familiar. Okay, 23rd. Damn. Okay. That kind of... I was kind of planning my whole week around the assumption that it would come out on a Friday, because that's how all, like, big games do for the kids waiting for the end of the week, like, school week. I think it's school holidays, actually. I mean, I know about summer vacay in the Northern Hemisphere, but, in Northern Hemisphere countries. Oh, damn. You thought it was space. Yeah, probably, actually. Okay. Comes out tomorrow. This is the last time this is the last Splatoon content you're gonna see until I play Splatoon Raiders. That all from me. I don't know. You have free will. Like, video recordings exist. may not necessarily be true, but man, I had plans kind of, and now I'm gonna have to add to those plans. That's like the worst case scenario coming out of all of this. You thought time was space. Clearly, what? You didn't know it was tomorrow. Where do I check it? I need to. Look, I just like most of the big games come out on like frickin'. Yeah, it is July 23rd, huh? Wait. Yeah, it is July 23rd, huh? I had to I had to reaffirm that with a non-AI result. Yeah, it is July 23rd. How could you not know while playing Salmon Run? I was did they tell me it was that? I got excited a month earlier. Okay. Alright. Not alright. This is the shock of my life, or at least the shock of today, the 22nd of July, predating the 23rd of July, when the game Splatoon Raiders on Nintendo Switch 2 comes out in the year 2026. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm always caught under the assumption that big games come out on a Friday, and also, I don't know, just yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I might be stupid. I scratch that. I am stupid. Okay, well, I might just have to move stream forward just for that, despite my entire week being expecting to be built around that. I'll see what I can do in that regard. But yes, this is a. I can't believe this is new information for me. I thought I had the date like set up. Like I don't rely on a calendar for like. Oh, I don't look at a calendar often. I have dates marked on a calendar, mostly just like weekly events and stuff. I don't look for. Damn, this is actually like. It's actually very telling of me. I don't look forward to a lot of things. God damn. I feel. That's actually so sad when I say that out loud. I guess my other excuse would be Splatoon is not my main hyperfixation. That would be Monster Hunter, but it's enough of it. It's enough of one that I should have at least been able to pinpoint the exact date and time if I was so excited to get it. If I was willing to buy a Switch 2 specifically to play it on its release date. Last time I'm playing with my kitty before Raiders, or maybe not. Who's... Wait. Like a literal kitty, or is that like... Are you playing Nintendogs plus cats, or... Sorry, I also have autism, in case you didn't know. Who or what is the kitty you're referring to? Mike, okay. It's gonna be one very lonely cat if that's the case. You're building it up like a major event, and like this is the only time I'm gonna get to play with my kitty, and then I'm gonna be playing with the fishies, and while the other fishies are swimming with the fishies, if you know what I mean. Birds of a feather flock together, except the fish version of that. Okay. This is a bit awkward. I'm good. This is a little more awkward. I'm so confused, but I'm not, because I have ADHD, so I somewhat understand. Okay. Thanks for understanding, I guess. Yeah. Is it? Do people with... Do neurodivergent people just attract each other? Is there some kind of, like, secret gathering ritual that I'm not aware of, but have been just, like, unknowingly participating in? Flashlight. Sorry, speaking of neurodivergence, I have no idea what that word means in the context of what we're talking about. There's a direct for Raiders. I haven't watched it. I'm trying to go in as fresh as possible. That's what I usually do for games I'm excited about, that I plan on playing, like, right away. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun nonetheless, even though I know so little about it. There's the 23rd, yes. I was about to follow that up with, because you're a normal person who uses calendars like they're meant to be used, but I don't know, that's all I got in that assumption of you being normal. And I would KMS if it wasn't released. I'd be pretty upset too. Maybe not go that far, but but you know what? Sure. Yeah. And I'm not normal. Okay. Thank you for confirming. I don't think there is such thing as normal, really. Well, not in any definition that I understand it. I love annoying people and Splatoon. It's so funny. I think well, annoying people might be a generalization. I feel like when I was a small child, I would latch on to, like, characters that people would consider annoying, like Charmy Bee from Sonic and frickin' Cheese from that one episode of Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. But then I look at some people who are just, like, completely dysfunctional at the expense of everyone else, and I'm like, I hate this person with my entire heart and soul type beat. Has that part of me... Have I changed as a person? That's a loaded question. Have I changed my views since then? Anyway, I'm glad you love what you love. That has nothing to do with what I'm all about. And noodles. Noodles are pretty rad. I will say that. Yeah. Maybe I just love autistic icons. Maybe that's what it is. Can you show me some? I'd love me some noodle. I don't like the way you spelt that, but if you have pictures of noodles and not nudies, then sure, why not? Oh wait. Oh crap! Oh, you mean in the game? Yeah. I think. Hang on. Yeah, Sorry, I didn't quite catch that in time. I'll do that just for you once we get out of this game. I am aware of the noodles though. I will rate them out. I assumed something there. Yes, and by extension, I made an ass out of you and Med. That's how the. Yeah. I guess I was the fool today. And probably yesterday. And I dare not speak about the day before. Nude noodles. Oh god, that sounds horrible. Yeah. It's funny though when you say it when you say it that way. Noodles like aren't really popular on their own. They're just like a conduit for more flavors. I feel the same way about rice. Like plain rice is like no thanks, bro. But yeah, dip it in any kind of sauce and I'll be like into that. Have you ever seen an attractive noodle? Noodle singular? I can't say that I have, nor that I've really actively looked. Do you? What is the basis of judgment for what makes a noodle attractive? I'd love to hear it if you have an answer to that. Noodle crying face emoji. As I don't know what that means, but damn, is that relatable? When the noodle hits just right, I don't know. Just right is a completely different type of food. What food category is noodle? Like how people say cereal is a soup. What is that for noodles? A food, I guess. That's the best I got. Just eat the food. It's there. It's delicious. Okay, nice. Wait, why is... Okay, what's this? Dude. Automod blocked the message, noodles eat poodles. I don't know why, but... I guess they were trying to silence you for telling your truth. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Also, I'm no animal expert, but I'm pretty sure it's more likely to be the other way around. I mean, like, if both parties were in the vicinity, then it would be. I mean, poodles are the dominant predator in this, in this scenario. They don't like noodles eating poodles. Would you eat a poodle? I think that's what we should be, judging this metric on. Judging by the metric that we should be judging this on. Oh, no, okay, I got distracted there. Yeah, you would? Yeah, please explain. If... I'm willing to hear you out, but, you know, eating dogs, not many people would agree with that. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, we got a bus coming. Okay. It's Boris, is that the one they called it? I remember they all had names for some reason. I think Joe was the Megalodontia. This is all supplementary information. Forest, yeah. Cause it's in the name. Nice. I guess we turned that noodle into a full doodle. I don't know. Into a poodle. A piece of poodle. That was... Noodle... I guess we turned that noodle into goo-dool. That's slightly better. That progressively got worse. Okay. Well, I appreciate the honesty, if nothing else. Okay, okay, message received, I'm gonna shut up now. Let's look at the noodles. I thought I could zoom in. Is that... Like, I know it's... Wait, what's the glitch? Sorry? The glitch to see these... has to show... Are you talking about the, Are you talking about this one where you clip into the... Wait, hang on, Wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, you're talking about the one where you, like, jump into that area? Yeah, okay. So make... I don't want to blast the, wall up to mess it up, so... Okay. You sort of, like... shimmy it up. I mean, I did do it. Use that to get into the shop. Okay. I just have to simultaneously figure out how to... I just have to figure out how to... one, clip into the wall, and two, maneuver myself in such a way that I don't fall into the abyss while making my way to the shop. You have to go up but stay in the wall. Don't get your hopes up on this one, I'm sorry to say. Oh. Is there really no easier way to do this? No, like, place I can just sort of, like, clip out into... like, in the middle of, like, in between. Yeah, I think I get you, but... I hate to say it, but it seems more likely that we'll, I'm gonna try my best, don't get me wrong, but, just... need to... No, I've done it again, haven't I? Well, I don't think I was meant to be inside the box. It was supposed to be, like, in the middle of the... Okay, come on. I ain't making you. It's okay. I'm making myself. Oh my god. Can I get back to the house with the switch on? Well, in situations like these, we can just use the good old-fashioned internet like the gods intended. Splatoon 3 glitch into Greece car shop. Oh hey, someone found a better method for clipping into the wall. That's cool. Get like a YouTube short. Oh. It's a YouTube short, so I can't like... I don't think I can rewind it. Are the eggs necessary? I don't know. Click into Grisco Shop Reddit. Gonna get from... No, Reddit has failed me. It wasn't my idea to go to Reddit, it was my older sibling's idea to use Reddit as a as a source for things. Which... Okay. see this again. Alright, let me try it for real. I need to see. Are the eggs a part of it? I wouldn't have assumed so. They don't really have any collision. Could well have been an old video I was watching. Yeah, I don't know. Let me keep searching. Let's see if I can find it here. If only it wasn't like a montage video. Just between free time and run lobby glitches. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. What they're doing here, part of the process, because I'm not. Gotta find the location. And I see the inside of the top. Is that supposed to be it? Or like on top of the up on the ladder? I'm actively looking for someone who's kind of scrolling through and trying to get a better look at what specifically. Yeah, I guess that was it. I'll go back to the game now. Sorry if that was disappointing in any way. But I mean, I disappoint myself a lot of the time, so I guess that's the yeah. I guess that's the sort of trade-off. Yeah. I mean, I only knew about I only knew about, like, the jumping into here. I didn't think people would go as far as the shop. I didn't think it was even possible, but, yeah. From what I saw of the video, I'm not sure if that was, like, the whole story, but it is kind of, like, what I expected. Just, like, the empty space inside the shop. Still pretty cool, though. Alright. I love my cat. I love your cat too. Cats are... I know nothing about your cat, but I think animal companions are precious. I apologize if that sounded a little weird, but I guess I'm also a little weird, so it checks out. It didn't, they are precious. Yes, I'm glad we're in agreement with that specifically. Getting a little crowd crazy here. Oh. I would love your cat if you had one. I have a dog. She's, she usually loves attention, but I think right now she's feeling a bit, lonely and maybe a little bitter that I'm not giving her attention 24/7. I can rub her. She's not gonna react much. Thank you for loving my dog. She really is precious. Except for when she, like, poops on the sidewalk, and then I have to pick it up. And also, whenever I'm trying to move something or just get around the house, and she just stands right in front of me, right in front of the walkway, preventing me making it really inconvenient to move around her. But apart from that, she's good. She tends to do that a lot. Pet me? Pet you? I mean, I can't... Sorry, I mean, I'd love to, I guess, if you really wanted to, but I can't really do that. Or are you, oh, you're acting as the dog? I thought you were, I thought this was some kind of, that was something you were in. Sorry, I assumed again. I made an ass out of you and Med again. I used that joke twice. But, so sorry about that. I'll pet the dog just for you in between this round. She's stretching a little bit. Okay. Yes, it's out of my me. Yeah. I'm never gonna assume again. I'm gonna ask people exactly what they mean when I don't know what it is. I'm gonna make every like inquiry like 10 times longer, but at least I won't make an ass out of anyone, much less you or myself. I hope. I'm gonna assume later this stream, I hope not. I hope not too, but you know what? It's, I would say I don't make the rules, I just live the rules. I breathe the rules into existence without even knowing it. Rules that I place to myself on the notions of making assumptions. Is there a rule book for that? Oh my god. Hmm. Oh, nice. Alright, extended dog break. Hey. I hate popular streams, little ones are so soothing. Well, thank you. I'm I'm glad you find me soothing. I'll try not to I'll try not to scream or play anything loud to kind of ruin that moment. Not that I'm in the not that I make a habit out of it or anything. No, it's like oh, she's looking at me now. I petted too much. Like there's so many people chatting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's yeah, that's also valid. Oh, no, I ruined the brush's little heart symbol. Oh, I feel bad. I feel momentarily bad. Let's, but now I'm in the thick of it, as it should be in Splatoon. It's like, what's the point? Yeah. That's an interesting question. Do people... I guess, like... What have you done, you monster? Yeah, I know. Love has been cancelled. I'm sorry to be the one to break this news to you. Alright, okay. Oh, average fly fish moment. Make another heart. Okay. There's not gonna be any room to make any hearts pretty soon. That's really the tragedy of it. Little streamers are fun to be because they're not people like you, not famous people who act all the time with stage things. Because little streamers, you know, are real, and they're normally chill, not like very popular ones. I mean, yeah, I get that. I feel like, you know, it's a it's an like I don't know about a quiet taste. It appeals to some people, I guess, to have a, you know, always vibrant stream. But you know, something I've realized is that like for as long as I've been doing this, it's like I don't like no matter how hard I try, I'm not gonna have funny gaming moments every single second I'm streaming. Might be, but you know, just chill moments like this. That's like kind of like the basis of why I started. I just wanted to like, cause like I spend most of my time playing video games. Why not like, you know, sharing the moment with others and like, you know, give my experiences out to the world. I guess like for like and regarding that, I feel like it's probably not directly related to just like popularity, and like and in terms of it being like staged or like people putting on an act, to some extent you like they like it's like something you like you act differently around different people. If you have a bunch of strangers, you might there we go, I've redeemed myself. Yeah, you know, it can be pretty nerve-wracking if you're like if you're the big center of attention and no one's feeling entertained, like when they're giving you their attention, you know. So like yeah, that's how I see it, at least. But yeah, at the same time, I know that you know, some streamers play themselves up. They're just like, you know them because they're a big name, but like, and then you just don't really connect with them, or their brand of like whatever they do. That's also a reasonable thing to think as well, to look at things. You should watch. Wait, sorry, you have to focus just a little bit. Should Val and Sharpie. Those are two. Val and Sharpie. Those two are really cool to be around and are small streamers. They're nice to chat to, for being honest, and they're nice, or sometimes mean it's a joke, but if they get really, really popular, I'll be sad, but I'll be happy for them. Yeah. That's, same for any other streamers. Yeah. I guess that's the other side of it as well, is like, if chat, like, you know, this is, seeing a small streamer, you get an experience you naturally can't get with bigger streamers, is like, you know, the chance for real interaction, because like, you know, you're not, you know, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to appeal with every single person, or just like give everyone the same amount of attention. So if that's you know, if I'm if that's the kind of experience I'm giving, if I'm then I guess I'm doing a good enough job in that regard. I don't know, streaming and popularity, there's definitely there's a lot that goes into it. I also feel small creators have a better personality. Well, I feel like like I definitely get what you mean, but I'm just trying to like sort of dissect that, because it's like yeah, it's I don't know. You could also make the argument that I'm playing I'm constantly tumbling over my words. I'm constantly making stupid jokes. You could call that a character if you like, but I'm just I'm just here, man. And I like to think that even if I did get big, that wouldn't change. But I guess, you know, different, you know, whether someone is like, you know, trying to amp up their reactions for content, or if they, like, doing, or if they're like pushing a product or something, that definitely hinders on the genuine aspect of it. And that's something that you would commonly find with big streamers. I'm just like, at this point in time, I have, I'm just doing this for, I'm not doing this for any sort of, I don't get money out of this, basically. I'm just kind of like doing it because I want to. So there's like nothing, so there's like no strings attached with what I say. Or what I do, for that matter. If small creators like you and them ever get popular, I wish they'd know me still. Well, like, you know, I guess, I don't know, I want to try to be frank, but not like too discouraging. Like, yeah, there's there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of there's, you know, might be hard to remember every single moment. I'll remember this moment for like definitely for the like for the rest of the foreseeable like future. Me assuming you were acting out pet play rather than talking through the lens of my dog being a particularly funny moment, but it's also had to lose the ability to have conversations with them while people are watching. Like, yeah, obviously it's difficult for me playing playing such an intensive game while doing that. That's also something that you can't really get. Yeah, as stated before, it becomes harder the more people are around. Yeah, I wish I could. I don't know. Maybe things will. Who knows if small streamers will stay. Who knows if things will stay the same? Changes are scary, but inevitable for a lot of things. It's like 3 people like 3 people is enough realistically. It's fun. Yeah. Well, for me, actually, I don't actually. for me personally, I don't actually like. I don't get many more than like a few people watching, and I don't. And most of the time, I don't even get people chatting. So this is already like, you're already making this quite a night just by being here. So, but yeah, I do find it quite nice when I'm able to interact with people, you know. And you know, I'd like to keep that interaction aspect alive. Like, though and what we've been talking about as well, I didn't really think about if I ever wanted to, you know, get a quote-unquote brand, like personal brand for myself, or like, you know, expand myself further. I didn't really think about how that would interact with a small audience. Yeah, because you guys are, you know, it's sad that I'm saying this. It kind of gets swept under the rug, the interpersonal experience you get. But I guess, like, you know, it's fun. It's live with convos. I'm glad. What am I saying? I'm kind of spitballing at this point. But yeah. Interactions are definitely a highlight for me. If I like, even if I only got as big as like a few dozen people, I feel like, if it weren't for the like if it weren't for the unfeeling machine of capitalism, I feel like we could all live our ideal lives where we just talk to each other and help each other out in good measure, rather than just like having to dedicate ourselves like specifically for profits or whatever. But yeah, I just kind of like I suppose the point, that was a really quick one. I suppose more or less the point I'm trying to make is that, as I feel like below 10 viewers is alive. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never had that kind of retention before, so it's something I could only really gauge when it actually happens. But like I've lost track of my thoughts again. But yeah. Guess what I'm trying to say is like things may change, but like things may change, but I guess they don't have to change what you do. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like I'm not always the best at this sort of like these sort of like deep talks. I don't even know what my kind of through line is. I just want to have fun. Like I just want to enjoy what I do. Like, is that so much to ask for? I don't know. But yeah. In any case, I hope that I hope that like one way or another you get that fulfillment wherever you go, and it's important to me as well. So that's why I'm gonna keep doing this as long as I enjoy it, and I already explained what I enjoy about this. So yeah. Yeah, so if no one's ever told you this, I'm glad to have you around. Not just because you're providing interactions for my interactions for my streams. You matter. Yeah. Interaction between streamers and viewers go a long way sometimes. Or anybody, yeah. It's all part of the, nourishment for the brain and the soul, I guess, or whatever, however people say it. This is the best talk I've had with anybody, and it's my first time watching the stream. With anybody? That's a high bar, but if that's what you think, then you're welcome, I guess. Man. Not really, I don't talk to people. Yeah. I'm introverted. I'm you might not have been able to tell, I'm also introverted. You know, I spent my entire childhood without any real friends. I didn't real if I didn't like, you know, maybe it's just, oh, it was clear. Okay, good. But yeah, maybe you just haven't found the right people for you, like I can tell you now after having gone through all that, that's, you know, could it could be one of the best things in your life that ever happened to you, finding people that you genuinely jive with. um yeah. And I'm not like, I'm also, you know, I know people like break that break the social needs down to a science as well. That's you. I really did like, but you really do like, seeing is believing, I guess. Found one best friend and I'm keeping him. Do that, yeah. But, come on. Um, you're just like me and we get along so well. I'm glad for you. That sounds quite nice. Um, yeah. Um, sorry, I feel like I should have more to say about that, but I'm like, but I'm really struggling here. I'm scared, like you. But I'm always worried that our friendship, because we haven't been talking for long. Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, now we can't figure out to say, don't worry about it. Alright. Thanks for that affirmation, but now I've come to the problem of the classic streamer problem of I don't have anything to say at the moment, so I'm just kind of like sitting here pushing buttons. Remember the game The Stanley Parable? That was a fun little piece of creation. He also liked to push buttons, just as I'm doing. I think there's some deep commentary in there, but I'm not in the... I don't have the mental capacity to delve into it right now. So I'll be chatting for a moment, but I can still hear you. Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess I'll just talk about, like, fart jokes or something, and then I won't know if you enjoy them or not, because you won't be saying it. Yeah. Which way? There. It's a little hard to stay on beat with the rest of the sound effects overlapping with the song. And I have to kind of listen to these sound effects to know what's happening in the video game. Oh wait, this is wave 3. I haven't used my specials. This is a problem that happens more times than I care to admit. I don't think we're getting... where? There. That could have gone better. Just painting a word picture for anyone who's watching the stream blind or just not looking. Understandably so. I mean, sorry, I have a bad habit of self-deprecating as a joke. But after a certain point, I think it stops being a joke. I also have anxiety disorder, in case that also wasn't obvious. I'm sure it was. With all of that considered, it is kind of an oddity that I am streaming in the first place, but again, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I'm still here. Thanks, thanks for being here, Frail Elliot. Good to have you on still. Thumbs up. I am such an excellent conversationalist and streamer by extension. That away. My cooks. Not yet. Not today. Not right now. Not this very second. Sure hope it stays that way. Is that? I was... A testament to how little I pay attention. Is that person named Samurai, like salmon and samurai? That is so clever for this very specific instance. Like, yeah, that's fun, and basically is what I'm trying to say. Am I right to assume that Samurai only plays Salmon Run with a name like that? Or they just take pride in it? I don't know. These are not questions we need to really focus too much on right now. Come on. Come on. Jeez. Lordy. Oh, come on. Oh, that works? Desync is crazy. Alright. Feels like it's been half a minute before I said anything meaningful. Or before I said anything in general, longer than that I've said anything meaningful. So, why did I cross the road to get to the other side of the road, not the afterlife, like the original meaning of the joke? In case you didn't realize that was what it was referring to, now you do, and now you're cursed with the burden of knowledge. Is knowledge a burden? Depends on the kind of knowledge. I don't want to name all the types of knowledge that I am burdened with knowing, in case that scares off any sensitive viewers. But, yeah. But I think that already paints enough of a picture, I feel like. Hello there. Yes, hi. Hi, Elliot. You are... I am arrivedness. Good word. My close friend also likes to make up words like that, and I think it's quite endearing. I think we should abolish complicated words and just say what we think. Very good word. Yes, I also agree. I'm making salmon run Sassoon roux. You're making it? Sorry, please explain to me again. I am stupid and also autistic, but mostly the first one. But a sizable amount of the second one to have the diagnosis. So... Wait, hang on. I could read all that, but I could also wait till I'm done here. Like, wait till I'm done with this round so I could read it more accurately and thus discern the meaning with more accuracy. And I think I have a feeling that you'd probably prefer that. Oh, there's a bot in the chat. I'll ban it in a second. Okay. Swar Orion Ru Asuern Rual on Run Sound Sauron. Isn't that the guy from Lord of the Rings, the bad guy? Yeah, I read all that and I think I understand it less now. That makes sense, yeah. Glad you agree. Come on. Get on up. Get a doggy, a little wuggy. So... There we go. To give you another glimpse of my world that you did not ask for, it's the middle of winter, and I'm already sweating. I seem to have very bad, I don't cope with temperature very well, apparently, specifically, like, or more noticeably, the hot temperature. All it takes is a little bit of physical exertion, and no matter how little or how big how much I'm wearing and how cold it is outside, I will sweat a lot and feel the need to sweat less. Oh great, another essay for me to read. I will get to that in a second. On the plus side, I'll have more time to read it if I exit out of matchmaking after this game. Oh, never mind. It's another forest fight. This is good. Since when was burst like the easiest thing ever? Was I bad before? Were my teammates bad before? I don't know. Do I only remember him from when I was fighting the Triumvirate? All of these could be, rush the word when you... I'm afraid. I have a sense of fear that I'm going to say something I regret saying if I rush the word, but I'm gonna do it anyway because you asked so nicely. You didn't ask nicely, you just asked normally, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, here goes. Sensor nap and run around sono samba run on heater saucer man go off and run riding I read in front someone to get home be out of that topico. That was almost legible. I still don't know if it's supposed to mean anything. I'm just kind of like, that sure is a word. That's... Hang on, let me get closer to the mic. That sure is a combination of letters, thus legally... and thus legally classifies as a word. And if you consider that a word is a combination of letters surrounded by a gap, then schnop it. Ah! That was an entirely original joke that I came up with. Please laugh. I momentarily forgot that I was in this place and not the other place. Anyway. I think I'm gonna call it here. I previously mentioned I have things to do tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep, emphasis on try, because I don't sleep very well a lot of the time. But in the meantime, I will be seeing these three very soon, and I'll be seeing you very soon, in less of a literal sense, because you, the collective you with the audience, hello. I don't see, I can't physically see your words, and I just see the words on the screen, but not the you. But yeah. Now spell see. See, you made a mistake. You've asked me to spell it, and that's what I'm going to. I mean, no, too late. You've already forced this request on me in its initial form. So now I'm gonna do it just to annoy you. Splatoon. That's a word. O-N. No, A-R-X-V-A-R-X-Y-A O-E-B-S-H-X-I-A-H-H-E-V Swag. Wait, no, I messed it up. S-O-U-A-G-D-R-A-V-R-I-X-V-R-A-R-R. I'm spelling it as fast as I can, just like you requested, so it very should be over pretty fast unless I keep interjecting myself. Speaking of which, L-A-L-A-L-A-L-A-L-A-L-A-L-A-L. Ignore that. S-H-A-R-A-V-H-E-H-E-H-E-H-E-H-E-H-E-M-P-R-R. Otherwise known as Swallow My Smellery Diachidaux Let's say Shandemer de and plans bra I don't know, there's that bra Honda Hanawa statoic like on aux via vex. It's a struggle for me. Via object have so group of vex val vexes TIRD should Jake 6 Kalala here. Vid la 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 shall have hey 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 poo. I don't know what's happening either. You're the one. You're the one who typed this out. So that was something. You get what you pay for, I guess. Um. Anyway, I'm sweaty and I have. So this person doesn't know, or maybe, or the more likely and reasonable explanation is that the post is actually 2 days old, 1 day older than it is as it's shown. Anyway, that's enough. I'm calling it here. I'm gonna next time I wake up and touch a Nintendo console, it will be for the purpose of playing Splatoon Raiders on the Nintendo Switch 2, released on the 22nd. Wait, the 22nd? No, the 23rd. Damn it! Released on the 23rd of July in 2026. It. I will. I. That will happen, and I will. I will perceive you when it happens. Thanks so much for watching. That's. Serpent's call. Get your words in before I hit the stop streaming button. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Tune in for more if you want, if you like this for some reason. And I will, I keep saying I'll see, I physically cannot see, but I will see you. Ciao ciao. Bye bye. Adios. And etc. and what have you. Okay, bye.